used to be possible to go for a week or two on the internet without being lectured by the social police. Now you'd be lucky to go a day without people tripping over themselves to be offended at something, anything. You don't need to ask them for their opinion because they'll give it to you whether you want it or not. The periodicity of how often these whiners find something to be outraged at is regular enough for scientists to start replacing atomic clocks. The cause of all the social outrage this time? A variant read optional comic book cover. I don't believe for a minute that the most vocal critics of this cover were even intending on buying this comic or any other in the first place, and it's likely that it was a calculated move by Marvel to drum up controversy and sales. But like all great non-issues, this controversy is blown way out of proportion by idiots who aren't familiar with the many borderline erotic poses Spider-Man has had over the years. You know something? That's a good idea. If you don't like it, vote with your dollars by not buying it. Companies will hear your message loud and clear and stop making content that offends you. End of controversy, right? Of course not. What critics aren't willing to acknowledge is that art evolves and reflects the culture we live in, every bit as much as music, fashion, and even food. You can see trends in fashion depicted on the pages of comic books because many artists draw inspiration from real life. The Hawkeye Initiative is a website dedicated to swapping depictions of women with men in the same poses to supposedly prove something. But what if the Hawkeye Initiative was reversed and Spider-Woman was drawn like Spider-Man in many of the suggested poses he's been in over the years? I hereby propose the Spider-Man Initiative. Draw women in the same suggested poses as Spider-Man or other male superheroes. Imagine the righteous indignation we'd be hearing from centuries to come if Spider-Woman were drawn in spread eagle poses, because a woman whose spread eagle is necessarily sexual, whereas a man is not. So these depictions are completely okay for men, but widely inappropriate for women. And there's your double standard. It seems that we can do nothing in order to get rid of these people that are going to go out of their way to make a fuss about nothing. Thank you very much.